If the House votes tonight for an early general election, my tenure as Speaker and MP will end when this Parliament ends.
And with that, the longest-serving and most important Speaker of the House of Commons since the 1940s bowed out from the stage he perhaps relished a little too much. Look at the reaction from the different sides of the House. This was a Speaker who unusually divided opinion, but the opposition didn't hold back in praise.
This Parliament is the stronger for your being Speaker. Our democracy is the stronger for your being the Speaker.
You will be described as one of the great reforming speakers of the House of Commons.
John Bercow was elected Speaker in 2009, supported mostly by Labour MPs rather than his own side. His relationship with his old Conservative colleagues was frayed then and largely toxic now.
Quite frankly, young man, you can like it or lump it. You need to write out 1,000 times, "I will behave myself" at Prime Minister's questions. The Prime Minister has finished, and he can take it from me that he's finished.
He was also accused of fostering a culture of bullying in the House of Commons, allegations he has always denied. But it was in his role in the Brexit process that he was at his most controversial.
He's someone who should have been the umpire, who always wanted to be the opening batsman and the opening bowler. His sarcastic remarks to colleagues were very cutting, and he was partisan.
Bercow's achievement was in making the job less about ceremony and instead instituting changes which made ministers more accountable to Parliament, something for which many backbenchers give him enormous credit.
This was somebody who was prepared to ensure that we as backbenchers, as parliamentarians, had our say and our view about how this House was managed. And he was absolutely right to stand up for the rights of Parliament and to challenge the executive when necessary.
But in choosing to leave office on Brexit Day, Bercow has even departed the chair controversially. With all of the resignations and expulsions from the Conservative Party, the next batch of Conservative MPs and perhaps the next government is going to be a lot more Brexity than this one. And so, in resigning now, in allowing this Commons to choose his successor, John Bercow is binding and constraining the government for the final time. John Bercow was a powerful speaker, but that's only because he served in an era of small and no majorities. If that changes, so too will the role of the speakership. His successors might be more forgettable, a fate unlikely for the man himself. Lewis Goodall, Sky News, Westminster.